Morning, guys. It's Q from QsDailyDose.com, www.qsdailydose.com. 101 yesterday, 26 and 16 overall. You know, Notre Dame's been terrible the last 3 weeks. They got blown out in Tempe, and then they inexplicably lost at home to Northwestern. In comes Louisville, and it feels that the Irish are fading. But Brian Kelly has brought a toughness to South Bend. We believe Notre Dame is extremely prepared for this football game today at home. This team was a playoff team a few weeks ago. Now they're out of the top 25. They haven't lost all their talent. We believe their defense creates a few mistakes today against Louisville's second-string quarterback. Golston was questionable all week. He's going to play. Louisville's good. We believe Notre Dame's better. Notre Dame's home. Brian Kelly and the Irish, -3, respond at home tonight. It's going to be 39 degrees and freezing in central Michigan for the Battle of the Cannon. You know, Western Michigan is on fire. They've won 9 in a row against the number. But this is a huge rivalry game, and we believe home field is a big factor in this one. Western Michigan will have a tough time running the football against Central Michigan's 20th ranked defense in the country. They're first in the MAC total scoring defense, first in the MAC against the pass, first in the MAC against the run. Titus Davis is on the Biletnikoff list for wide receivers for Central Michigan. Central Michigan has the worst turnover margin in the MAC. We believe Western Michigan is the team that makes some mistakes today. We love the Chippewas -1 at home today. Purdue is slowly improving. They've had 2 weeks off to face a Northwestern team that just beat ND. You know, everybody knows that Northwestern beat Notre Dame. Everybody also knows that Purdue's been terrible the last 5 years, yet this line is a pick'em. Something seems off. We like the Boilermakers at home today. We would expect major action towards Northwestern. Teams are 3-22 against the number the week after they beat the Irish. We like Purdue at home at a pick. You know, Tennessee is hot. They come in with the SEC. Mizzou comes in with the SEC East on the line. You know, Missouri has won 10 straight road games. They play in the Southeastern Conference, and that streak ends today in front of 110,000 in Knoxville. We talked about Joshua Dobbs last week. He will continue to impress. And even though Butch Jones has beaten South Carolina a couple times, this is the first real signature win as the Volunteers head coach. We believe Georgia will represent the SEC East in Atlanta. We like the Vols -3.5 at home. You know, UCLA was our pick to win the national championship in the beginning of the year. They started off slow, but they're really starting to hit their stride. In comes USC. Everybody's talking about USC and Cody Kessler, but this UCLA defense is for real. We believe Steve Sarkisian and the Trojans are a year away. The Bruins at home -3.5. This is their game. This is their night. UCLA -3.5. Finally, Oregon State came off a big win against Arizona State, but Oregon State is a much different team on the road as opposed to home. Washington is steadily improving under Chris Peterson. They're 5-6 against the number. They will have a big night at home today in Husky Stadium. You know, Husky Stadium can get loud and rocking. They haven't had that type of night at home this year yet. Tonight is the night at home for the Huskies. Expect that defense to create some turnovers against Oregon State. We like Washington -6.5. So, the plays. Purdue at a pick. Central Michigan -1. Notre Dame -3. Tennessee -3.5. UCLA -3.5. And Washington -6.5. Your plays for Saturday.